We're going to do this with the motorcycles in the background, because why not? We've got a Davidoff Millennium today. Look at that bad boy. Short Robusto. It smells good. It smells like I could just take a bite out of it. Let's cut it. Remember what I said about cutting. Don't cut the cap off. Just cut the tip. So probably about that much. Should have done that in slow motion. Take a draw. That's gonna be good. Butane. Toast it up, baby. Dang, I could smell this already. That smells delicious. This might be one of the best smelling cigars I've ever smelled. Smelled? This was kind of a tough one to light. I'd say this is a very smooth cigar. Like, it almost doesn't even smell like a cigar. It almost doesn't even taste like a cigar. Like, there's no real taste that I can, like. A lot of cigars you'll puff and you'll be like, that's a cigar. This one is just, I don't know how to describe it. There's really no taste. Like, no aftertaste or anything. Would probably pair well with a lot of whiskeys. Take the band off. It's just delicious. Just freaking good. Didn't get an initial good light on it. I had to, relight it once or twice. It's burning okay, a little bit right there. I'll probably, kind of just touch up. But I'm going to let it go. Let's let it burn, see what happens. See, it wants to go out on me. That's because I didn't get a good light. A good initial light. Here's another tip. If you get a cigar lighter that's kind of chrome, but with like a mirror finish on top, as you're lighting the cigar, do this. As you're lighting the cigar, you can kind of look into the mirror finish on your lighter and see if it's lighting, see where you need to get more. You just got to be careful though, because you don't want the flame to be like directly in the cigar. You don't want that flame to go, shooting all in there. But if you can angle it right, where you can see the tip of your cigar in the mirror finish on your lighter, you can see the ember, and if it's catching, if it's burning, and whatnot. Pro tip. Why don't we talk a little bit about the motorcycle since we're out here? This is a Honda Rebel 300. Kind of see it in there. This was my first motorcycle that I got in 2021. I think I actually got it in like January or February of 21. It's a 21 model, so I bought it brand new. It was slightly underpowered. When I say slightly underpowered, I mean a lot underpowered. It's 300. So I I went to the Harley dealer and I got a Harley Road Glide. That's tough to say. I just jumped up just from 300 cc to, I think the Road Glide was like 1700 cc maybe. Maybe I'm just throwing that number out there, but I feel like it was like 1780 cc. It was a 21 model as well. I got that in May. So I had this one for like 2 or 3 months. Didn't really get that much riding time on it, but I realized quickly that it was underpowered for my type of driving, which is mainly like highway state routes, 55 miles per hour or more. So I needed something a lot more power. Went there, got the Road Glide. That was just way too freaking big. Like for me, I'm a short dude, 5'6", and just not very muscular, I guess. I just couldn't maneuver it. Couldn't back it out of the shed. Couldn't, get into a parking spot and have to back up. You just can't. So I said, I'm done with that. I kept it for maybe a year, 2 years, drove it around to PCB, had a lot of fun on it. It was just too big. So I traded it in on the, over there, Harley Low Rider S. That's a 2023 Harley Low Rider S, which I'm much happier with. Same size engine, I think. That's a 117. And the Road Glide was a 114. So same engine, just a lot smaller. Easier to maneuver. I could back it in and out of the shed perfect before I got the concrete pad. Back it in and out perfectly. I could cruise around with it. Don't have to worry about getting stuck in a parking spot and having to back it out. It just fits me great. So yeah, since I've got the Rebel, or not the Rebel, but the Low Rider S, which is a lot easier for me to ride, I've not ridden the Rebel much. I'm not a crazy biker that goes like 50,000 miles a year. I think between these two, I probably got 5,000 miles on them. That's just the way it is. This one is probably closer to 3,000. And that, I think, is up to 2,200 maybe. Maybe I've got 4 on this. I don't know. I don't have the keys with me, or I'd look. But I would say Honda Rebel 300. If you're a city rider, first starting out, get you a Rebel is perfect for it. 30 to 50 miles an hour. Once you're in 6th gear, even in 5th gear, you don't have anything left if you need to get up to speed. You don't have nothing left. So it's perfect around for the city. For me, where I live 10 miles from town, so I'm on the road that I live on is 55 miles an hour, where everybody does 65. So everyone doing 65. This little Rebel, that's about the top of it. I mean, it might go 75, but that's about it. The Harley, on the other hand, is perfect. Downshift, take off, get in and out of traffic fine, cruising down the highway, going 70, no big deal at all. It's perfect. So anyway, those are my motorcycles. Well, that's my motorcycles. That's me. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.